Millions of people are losing their money, and more importantly, their time, chasing a ghost. What we call passive income is actually one of the most effective ways to drain a bank account ever invented. You know the pitch. It is the defining fantasy of the internet age. The promise that you can escape the 9-to-5 grind, open a laptop on a beach, and wake up to notifications of money deposited into your account while you slept. If acquiring wealth without work were a simple, repeatable formula, the very concept of a 40-hour workweek would have disappeared long ago. The fact that most people are still trading their time for a paycheck suggests that this formula isn't actually functioning for the public. The reality is that the passive income industry is a highly active, multi-million-dollar machine. Its primary function is to sell you a product that rarely exists. By buying into this fantasy of effortless cash flow, you aren't achieving financial freedom. You are simply becoming a highly profitable asset for the person selling you the dream. To understand why, we have to look past the internet marketing and examine the strict reality of finance. Capital does not spontaneously generate out of thin air. Think of an income stream as a mechanical engine. To turn, it requires fuel. First is upfront capital, leveraging pre-existing wealth for consistent returns. Without millions, you use the second fuel, unpaid labor. Sweat equity injected over years to build an asset from scratch, writing thousands of lines of code, editing hundreds of hours of media, building networks via cold calls, and designing products from scratch. During this phase, which can easily last for years, the financial return is usually exactly zero. True passive income is an absolute illusion. What you are actually looking at is just a delayed payout for highly concentrated periods of grueling, uncompensated labor or the deployment of generational wealth. Every internet wealth guru operates on a glaring paradox. Consider this map of a digital sales funnel. Maintaining their online presence requires extreme, around-the-clock labor. They constantly produce content, optimize ads, and manage aggressive marketing funnels just to stay relevant. The ultimate irony is that their wealth is driven by intensely active labor. They make their money entirely by selling the idea of effortless wealth to an audience. The visible figureheads of this movement are secretly running high-stress, deeply active marketing empires. Their daily reality directly invalidates their own core premise. For those who do build a successful asset, another myth takes over: the belief that the work is finally done. All created assets are vulnerable to aggressive external forces, changing algorithms, physical decay, or market saturation. The environment is constantly trying to erode your asset. To prevent an income stream from collapsing entirely, you engage in continuous, stressful, behind-the-scenes maintenance. Once an asset is live, the heavy labor doesn't vanish. It merely shifts from creation to frantic preservation. There is no such thing as an income stream that doesn't cost consistent effort to keep it from drying up. The individuals who actually succeed online are achieving something real, but it isn't passive income. This diagram illustrates a much more accurate concept: leveraged time. Leveraged time successfully decouples your hourly labor from your earning potential, but it only functions because a massive, dense anchor of past labor and capital is holding the entire system in place. You have to stop searching for easy shortcuts or magic buttons to wealth. Instead, look at your own skills and resources. Evaluate where you can safely invest your actual hard labor and physical capital today so you can build your own leverage over time. Achieving financial leverage is a legitimate, highly demanding reward for extreme upfront sacrifice. It is not a cheap trick you can purchase in a weekend course. Anyone selling you a dream of frictionless, completely effortless wealth is executing a transaction. They are not giving you a gift. The next time you see one of these pitches, permanently shift your perspective. Look past the shiny promise of the product and analyze the motives of the person selling the dream. Ask yourself, while they are promising you a life of sleep, who is actually staying awake, sweating, and performing the grueling labor required to cash the check?
Subscribe for smarter money decisions. Watch the next video to grow your wealth.